Hello friends, Coach Biggs back for another program to help those who are unable to make it to the gym regain their quality of life by increasing their balance, stability, and coordination. Trip and falls are the third leading cause of death in America that is preventable. Hi, I am Coach Biggs and I've been doing this for over 20 years and I want to offer you this free class. Alright, that said, let's get started. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to sit at the edge of the chair and we're going to start with the upper body. First thing we want to do is start with our breathing pattern because we're going to take this breathing pattern throughout the whole program. Deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more deep breath in, filling the belly full of air. And out through the mouth. Alright, we're going to work on those shoulder blades, the scapulas. Let's take our hands down to our side. Bring our shoulder blades up to our ears. Squeeze our shoulder blades together. Push them down and forward. 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. What we want to focus in is squeezing those shoulder blades together and pushing them down. Making those circles as big as possible. What we want is going to help improve that posture, decrease pain in the neck and shoulders by training our body, waking up dormant muscles to retract and depress those shoulder blades. And reverse, big circles in reverse. You might hear like cracks and pops, and that's pretty normal, nothing to worry about. What we really want to do is pay attention to our body. We're creating body awareness here. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, all the way up to your ears, big circles. In 3, 2. All right, now what we're going to do, we're going to work on the lower body, the important part. We're going to help try to improve your balance and your gait. So what I have is a chair on my left-hand side, and it's going to support me. You want to use it as much as you need, but as little as possible. So what we're going to do is transfer, so it's on my left side, I'm going to transfer the weight over to my left leg. Then from there, you're going to pick up your right leg as high as you can. If you could bring it up past 90 degrees, you're doing great. Then from here, we're going to go into hip extension. I want you to push that heel out to the other side of the room, squeezing the glute, your butt muscle. Then bringing that knee back up, slow and controlled. We want to go slow to create that body awareness. Very vital to help prevent injuries. Push that heel out to the other side of the room, squeeze. Excellent. Now we're going to go back into hip flexion, bringing that knee up as high as you can. And then we're going to push that heel out and we're going to go into hip hinge on that left leg. That means our chest comes down and we want to flat back as much as possible. And what we're really focused on is balancing on that left leg. And then we're going to come back up slow and controlled. We want to create strength and stability in that ankle, knee, and hip on the left side. There we go. And as you go into hip extension on the right side, that chest comes down, so you're going into hip hinge on that left side. And pause. Then we're going to come up about 3 to 5 seconds, really slow, gripping the floor with your toes. Good. And now we're going to hold this leg up in flexion as high as you can, and we're going to do AB and adduction, so abduction and adduction, bringing that leg in and out. Your knee up as high as you can, squeeze the glute, pointing that knee out as far as you can while you're balancing on that left leg. AB and adduction of that hip. Excellent, good. All right, so we put the chair on the opposite side, so it's going to be on my right side. I'm going to transfer the weight over to my right leg using the chair to support my balance, and you're going to bring that left leg up as high as you can. We're not worried about height as much as we are worried about being stable on that right leg. And then we're going to go into hip extension, squeeze that glute, push that hip out as far as you can, bringing that knee back up into hip flexion as high as you can. And then we're gonna go back into hip extension. Push that heel all the way out, squeeze that glute. All right. Now as we come back up into hip flexion, one more time, then we're gonna go into hip extension. And as we go to hip extension, our chest comes down and we're going into hip hinge on that right leg. We're gonna pause, and the tempo coming up is about 3 to 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring that knee back up. The slower the better. If you did 6 or 10, that's even better. What we want to do is grip the floor with our foot. So you want to have 3 points of contact: big toe, little toe, and heel. You want to squeeze the floor. That's going to help strengthen that arch, but more importantly, it's going to help stabilize that ankle and that knee. Pushing that heel all the way out, chest comes down, and we're going to pause, coming up really slow. Back up. And now we're going to hold that leg up in flexion as high as we can. If it's right here, it's just right here. And then you can still do abduction and adduction. If you can bring it up here, even better. Abduction. All right, well, that concludes the training today. What I would recommend if you're having issues with balance there, that to perform this routine maybe like 2 or 3 times a week. Probably do each exercise. You could either do it for sets and reps, so like say like 3 sets of 10, which would be fantastic, or you could just set a timer and do it for 30 seconds, you know, and then every week you would add maybe 5 seconds of work until you get up to 1 minute. That's how I'd frame that out, and it's guaranteed to help improve your gait, which will help prevent any type of fall and injuries in the future. If you have any questions or anything that you would like me to work on, please put it in the comment box. I'm more than happy to help out. We could use any type of equipment if you want. We could incorporate bands and light dumbbells, and I plan on doing all that here in a bit. Until next time, stay safe and get strong. Coach Big.